Greetings everyone, welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is your lady Ms.Z or ṣunfúnmiláyọ. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. If you would, please make sure that you like and subscribe, comment down below. You know I love to read the comments. A couple of announcements. If you would like to book a reading with me, please go to dawnanddreams.com. That link will be in the description box. Also, I will have a few more rare dream catchers. Shout out to those of you who purchased my other dream catchers. They sold out. I have 2 more coming with the Sacred Hawk Spirit. As I told you before in my previous video, I only have 4 of those because they were gifted to me. I'm also going to be releasing one from my personal collection. It is known as the Redback Sea Eagle in Australia, which it is actually a kite feather, and it is legal for you to own in the US, and it's a really, really good feather. There's a backstory to it. So if you are interested, please check that out on my website. Alright, so let's get into this pick a card reading. So I thought we would do something fun today. I'm still going to do the money reading because I know that we need that, but I wanted to do something fun. This reading is going to be about what's going to happen when you become famous or when you blow up. Because some of you may already have a little bit of fame, but this is about if you're going to, you know, if you're already famous, then what's going to happen when you really, really blow up. And if you are not famous, what's going to happen when you're famous, okay? So I have 3 pals, and I'm going to hold them up to you. 1 second. So this is going to represent pile 1. You're going to pick from images today. And guys, you have to forgive me if I'm always looking that way because it's always birds sending messages and things like that. So I like to tune in. And I'm always doing that during readings, okay? So this is for pile 2. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to line them up as. Pile 2. And this is for pile number 3. So again, that's pile 1, pile 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to get right on into it. Alright, so for those of you who chose pile 1, this is your pile. Like I did before, we're going to have some blunt truth with the ancestors, but let's first get into this card that you chose. So this is like my rags to riches story. So it feels like you guys have went through a set of struggle in your life. You may have come from poverty, or you just may have come from a place where you feel like you haven't had a lot. You know, you've had to make a lot out of a little. So this to you is going to be something that is like momentum. I feel like even your family is going to be very, very proud of you because they have lived it, you know. So it seems like you may want to change the narrative of your lineage, okay. So there's going to be a lot of generational curses being broken in this pile, okay. And some of you, I get the weird feeling with these chickens, like I feel like either some of you might have lived on a farm or you might have just been outside a lot. And I feel like fame to you is not going to be like fame to the next person because you're really like a down-to-earth type of person, whether you are male or female. It does not matter. Whether you're male or female, in between, doesn't matter. It's just, how do I explain that? Like I feel like you're a backyard kind of person, down to earth, like you're not afraid to get dirty, those type of things. I'm not saying you're dirty, I'm just saying you're not afraid to put your foot in the grass. So it's like it's not gonna feel the same for you. Like I feel like you would actually try to get back to just having a regular life when you do become famous, when you do blow up. But the thing is, you do want a life, or you want to be able to have the opportunity to have a life that has everything that you want in it, where you're not struggling for money. But I feel like you're in for a surprise when it comes to what is it going to do for you? Because you're going to be like, I kind of already had happiness when I was broke. So I get that energy with you. So let's get into the blunt truth. Okay. 1 second. All right, so let's roll the dice on this. Let's see what Spirit got for us today. Okay, so they say 4. So what's going to happen when they become famous or they truly blow up? So So we have, let me just go ahead and pick all of them. That way we can just jump into it. 2. I think that's 3. 4. Okay. All right, so let's jump into this, all right? So what's going to happen when you truly blow up? You will grow a huge fan base, okay? Spirit is saying that you're going to grow a huge fan base. So people are going to support you like stands, no matter what. Like, people are going to always advocate for you. Okay. And I see this as people wanting to keep up with you, too, and what you're doing, okay? They say you need to believe it's possible. So for those of you, again, who chose this pile, like I said, it's almost like, you know, this is something that has never been done, or it hasn't been done in your lineage in a long, long time. So this is something that's going to be very new for you. And they're telling you, for those of you who are not there yet, you have to get out of that poverty mindset, and you have to get out of that disbelief that something like that could happen. Like you could become a celebrity, or you could become very big, because you can. And your ancestors are here to say you need to believe it's possible. Anything is possible. You know, sometimes the ancestors just refrain us from getting certain things because they know it comes with a lot of extra, okay, that we may not be prepared for, that we might be happier just living, you know, in our farm and not worrying about a thing but the chickens. Okay, so let's move on to the third one. It says you will meet other famous people. So they're saying that you're going to collaborate with famous people. You'll probably be on a one-on-one basis with them. You'll also have some friends in the industry, okay, who are going to acknowledge your work, who are going to want to promote you, things like that, okay? So let's see. The last one, last but not least. All right, so I feel like this pile always picks that real blunt truth. I only put like one in, but there's always one pile that gets it. It says you're watching this reading knowing you need to be grinding now, okay? So again, like I said, with what did I say? You must believe it's possible. They're also calling you out and saying you're watching this reading right now, but you know, you need to be grinding right now. You need to be go ahead and putting in that energy so that you can blow up. And it's not just about blowing up. I just also see security. You know, that's going to be a big thing for this pile. You're going to have more money than what you had before. And it's going to be like, you know, you have something to sit back on and something for future generations. So let's bend the camera down and let's get some more information. All right, so let's see. Let's continue to see what's going to happen when you become famous or really blow up, okay? Ooh, friendship goes to the side. So that means that some friendships are going to be in question, okay? You're going to see who your real friends are when you start getting money. I feel like they're going to feel like you're acting different and all these other things too. Things that ain't even been said before. They're going to be like, oh, they're acting different now. I see wealth wanting to pop out. I still see this love and hate relationship with fame for you because it feels like it almost takes away from your creativity. So whatever it is that's going to get you famous, you're going to have a balance between just kind of escaping from the world, connecting to the mountains. This feels like a spiritual pile here, and that's what I was wanting to say. Like you may be connected to the mountains or, you know, just nature in general. I wanted to say land, but nature in general or ancestors. So that's going to be something really important for you to keep up with when you do become famous, because I see like a hate and love relationship with it. It's like, yeah, your product's blowing up or whatever you're doing, your talent is blowing up, but at the same time, you know, you're having to compromise other things, and you're going to always feel like, what's the next best thing that I can do? So I feel a lot of pressure with this pile. But you're going to grow in many ways that you haven't seen before. And like I said, it seems like that needs to be done for your lineage. That the impossible is possible. Yeah. Speaking of lineage, you got Father Sky. This is a tribal card. It means that you're going to do something that a lot of your other family members haven't done in a long time. Or you're just going to take your brand further, okay? If they already kind of have started something, it's like you're going to take it in a different direction with what you're able to do. Look, you got frustration. Like, I'm frustrated. You're going to have a hard time relaxing, too. You know, even if you're a shy person, I do feel like you're cut out for this. Because they show me, like, you know, you're actually a lot more outgoing. Some of you may already know this, but there's some of you who chose this pile. You may feel like you're not as outgoing, but you actually are, okay? They said you're going to have to keep the crocodiles away. So this means people are going to try to steal ideas, and they're going to be watching you closely. But like I said, I see a bag, I see money, I see opportunities. This is going to come for a lot of you through spiritual work. So if you've been doing some spiritual work to try to enhance your abundance, or to try to get notoriety, get known, things like that, it's going to come, okay? For some of you, you're going to have to pretty much like put your foot down. You know, it's like if there isn't a seat at the table, you're going to make one. I see that. Like you're going to have to kind of knock your way through the door, you know, because I see some people like turning you down. And this might have happened in the past too, where you had certain ideas or certain people that you wanted to come to help you, and they're not allowing that to happen. So it's like you're going to have to push forward regardless of who pushes you back or attempts to push you back, okay? Because I see some people turning down ideas. This is a wealth that's going to come for a lot of you with two people. So this could be a partnership, or it could be like your like a relationship or something to that nature. They're showing me, you know, it's going to go pretty fast and then it's going to slow down. So during that time, you're going to have to learn how to maintain some things. So let's get a few more cards before we move on. Woo! Issues with confidence. Issues with self-confidence. They say you're going to have to deal with that, okay? Because the ancestors don't want to give you nothing that you can't handle, okay? And they say for a lot of you, it's going to come through your creativity. Okay? It's going to come through something that you bring creatively to the table. For some of you, you're going to blow up spiritually. Okay? So if you are a spiritual person and you chose this pile, it's probably going to be due to your spirituality. Woo! And the vulture comes right over my house. Wow. You know, I'm in this reading right now, but, I have half a mind to go outside because they've been flying really, really low where we can see the body, and that's very rare. They're always flying overhead to give us messages, but, it's very rare that they fly so low that I can see the body, I can see the face, and that's how low they're flying over my house. So they do that often for me. But I guess they just want to come through and send this message. But, I will cut this reading off like right now. But I guess that's why you got to pay attention to your spirit animals. They're going to guide you, And when I tell you they guide you, they guide you. You have to pay attention to those signs. Develop spiritually so that way, no matter what you're doing to get famous, your spirits can help you, okay? It doesn't matter if you are into spirituality or not. Work with your ancestors. Work with the spirits that you came here with. They're going to really help you. Look at this bird right here. That's what they're showing me. They say it's going to take time. I see it's going to take a little while, but Spirit's going to guide you every step of the way. Don't miss out on opportunities that come, because there's going to be either a famous person or something like that. Somebody who may not even tell you that they're famous, but they're going to have some opportunity for you. You want to take it. Just entertain ideas. You don't have to take up everything, but entertain some new ideas when it comes to your creativity, because this could help you to blow up. And this is justice for everybody that laughed at you or thought you weren't going to be big, because you are. They're saying research and know your wisdom on whatever it is that you're selling or you're bringing to the table. Just have some background knowledge on your craft, okay? Because I see somebody trying to challenge you. Like I said, they're going to try to push you back, but you're still going to step forward. All right, so let's go on to pile number 2. All right, so this is for pile number 2. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so with you picking this woman right here, there's a few things that come up for me. Some of you have a little bit of fame already, okay? Some of you watching this pile, you have a little bit of fame already. And then, Shun already put the water on me behind my back. So that tells me that you've already been blessed by nature. You've already been blessed by the ancestors. Yes. So there was something that came to you, even if you don't have it anymore, because some of you chose this path, be like, well, I don't got the fame anymore. Well, you already had a little taste of something. I don't know what it was. It could have just been somebody acknowledging you. Maybe you were popular in high school if it isn't now, but I just feel like you had something to where you had a little bit of buzz to yourself, and you may have that now. I don't know if it's with YouTube. I don't know if it's with your craft, whatever it is. They're saying that you got a little bit of something going on with you right now. You're just very low key. So people may not always notice you, but you have something that will keep continuing to grow. So I feel like this is my underground path. So let's go ahead and get some blunt truth from the ancestors about what's going to happen when you blow up, or really blow up and become famous. All right, let's see. So I got 4 again. Okay. So let's pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going to happen when you really blow up or become famous. So this one was already open. People will act like they know you. Don't act like you know me. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. And it's so funny because I get with this pal that you may have a little buzz right now, like I said, and people don't even know about it. But when they find out, when you get really big and they find out, they're like, oh, I know that person. You like, you don't really know me like that. And I had that happen one time, like, you don't really know me like that. Why are you acting like you know me? But now that you have that little buzz to you, it's like, okay, I know this person. They're going to talk about some rare event back in school days or something like that when they used to talk to you. Or maybe they were close friends with you, but you're not really like that close anymore. And so it's going to be like that. People are going to act like they know you just because they've been around you, they've seen your face before, but they don't really know you, okay? All right, so let's move on to the next one. That was funny. Okay, I got chicken scratch handwriting on these. All right, so you will travel the world. You will travel the world. So if you haven't already, okay, because I know some of you just love to travel, period. But I see this happening on a more celebrity status. Like if you haven't traveled the world, this is going to be the time where you do. If you already have traveled the world, I see that you're going to go into spaces with people knowing your name, okay? So you will travel the world, all right? So let's see. What's going to happen when you blow up? Can't make this up. Can't make this up. It says, like I said, it's chicken scratch, so I have to really read hard. All right. You will be underground but paid. You will be underground but paid. And what did I say? This is my underground pal. So it means that even though, you may not have and that's strange because I still see you being global. You're still going to be requested. But for people, you to come down there or for you to have your craft down there, it may not even be you. It might just be your craft that goes around the world. But essentially, whatever it is, people are still going to know you. Even the underground person, people still know. They're still known. But it may not be like Billboard or nothing like that. But it's still like, oh, I know who that person is. So it's interesting. Like you may still be seen in like little celebrity photos and things like that. Like you're still there, but you're also low key. So, but that's honestly a good place to be. I can't say I wouldn't want to be there because at the end of the day, it means that you still can keep your peace of mind a little bit. But you are going to have money. You are going to have money. They goes like, you're still paid. You're still going to be getting paid just as much as any other big star. So that's what's good about that. All right, so let's see. Okay, so it says people will speak about you as if you were close friends. So we already said that people will act like they know you. And then Spirit is clarifying again because this must be something important. People will speak about you as if you were close friends, okay? So Spirit wants to let you know that, like, hey, you're going to have some fakes in your circle. And I don't even know if you're going to have these people around you since you're so low-key. So you might be a person that doesn't really have a lot of people around you, but people are still going to speak like they were just around you yesterday. And they may even try to attempt to call that old number to see if it still works, okay? To see if they can get near you or get in that inner circle, okay? And I also feel like this may be because there might be little things that you do that kind of hint to you having a lot of money, but people can't really like pinpoint how much it is. They know you're a little famous, things like that. So people are going to be very, very curious about you. So let's get some more information. I know I'm missing like part of this day. Like I have a feeling when things are missing. But either way, we're still going to use it. So what's going to happen when you become famous or you get a little buzz to you? Okay, you already got that little buzz. That's what they're saying. And I feel like that's what this like cloak is for, like over your head. And this is also to protect you, I feel. Like even though, like I said, you're going to be look, the most important thing is going to be that bag. Well, you're going to have that, you know. I was going to say something, but you're going to have that, right? But anyway, I was going to say that this is to protect you. Because I feel like in a past life, you might have been famous too. But you might have been on that. It's like, it's confusing to me. Because you're going to be famous. People are going to know who you are. But at the same time, you're still going to be low key. So I don't know how I want to paint that picture, okay? Because there's some celebrities like that. They're very low key. But you know, if you know, you know. That's kind of how I feel about this. But it's also to protect you so that you can enjoy your wealth this lifetime. Because in the past lifetime, you might have been that celebrity that was on like top tier status. And it's just like you might have been bothered all the time and never really had time to enjoy your income. Okay? But like I said, you're blessed. You're very, very blessed. Mother Goddess. See, you're working with, a lot of you are working with water spirits or something that has like a lot of abundance, okay? Whether you know it or not. Because it's in your lineage. And that's the thing with you. Spirit is saying, for those of you who already have that little buzz, this is also for you too. But self-respect. Every time this card comes up, I always tell people, make sure that you're getting paid enough. You know what your time is worth. Make sure that you're getting paid enough. I don't care who doesn't want to pay for it. Find somebody that will pay you the money that you deserve for your craft, okay? Now, you know you got to come with it if you're charging a certain amount of money, but it doesn't matter. You know, they're saying self-respect. This is going to bring you to the wealth that you desire. It doesn't matter if you're underground or if you are in the public or in the media. It does not really matter. They want you to get paid just as much as anybody else, okay? Because they're saying a journey. So this is something that you have worked hard for. And you're going to work hard for if you're not there yet. So they want you to make sure that you're getting paid enough. Yeah, you'll be very, very cautious about taking spotlight. That's what I see. Because it's showing me indecisive. Like there's an opportunity for you to be the face of things, but you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to compromise that. But they say whatever you invest in will come back to you. And I see it's going to be, the wealth is going to come from something you love to do. Okay, it could be a natural talent for you. What's going to happen when you blow up or become famous? Okay, take a breath. Doors and opportunities. You're going to have that, you know, out the behind. All right. They're saying that, and you guys also get that. Pay attention to your spirit animals because you have seen things, having visions. So this is weird, but I get that some of you as a child, you knew that you were going to be somebody big. Okay. You knew that you were going to be somebody big because you're having visions of certain things. So follow through with whatever visions that you're having. There's many doors and opportunities that are going to come to you. So if one door closes, another door opens. They say explore other options. So I feel like a lot of you may have had a shift in your career, but this was necessary so that you could have that mansion that you want, okay? Like, yeah, as I'm speaking on that, it says welcome to change. They say don't be in denial, okay? Don't be in that's funny too. I feel like some of you will be in denial that you're actually famous or that people actually want to be around you. It's true. People want to be around you. People want a little bit of that glory that you think you don't have, okay? You're going to be so underground that you're going to be acting like a regular person out here. And it's okay, you know? We're all human, but I still see you having that buzz behind you, whether you know it or not. Everybody knows your name. Okay. Let's see. You see, that's you. With the little hand. Like people still notice you. It's like you have like something, a creation, and the other person has this creation, and it's like they still notice yours. Like you may just put it out there on a whim, and people will still pick up on it. Like, whose is that? You know? Yeah, King of Coins. Like y'all are gonna be so successful. Okay, money is gonna be there. You're not gonna really have to worry about that. I see that you're going to have issues emotionally when it comes to fame. And this is because, like I said, I feel like you're going to want to blend in with regular people, okay? And that's fine. You know, we're all regular people in some state of the sense, right? But I'm just talking about, like, fame as far as that goes. You're going to have some conflict with that. I don't know, because you're like my first pal, a little bit very, very down to earth. But I see that, you know, at the same time, you're still going to need to protect yourself. Because some of you are going to want to keep the same friends and the same circle. But I still see that you need to protect yourself. And Spirit's going to let you know about this as well, too, when you do blow up, okay? So that is pretty much it. Let's go on to pile number 3. All right, so for pile number 3, last but not least, let's get into the card that you chose, okay? So this is a very special card. It says the African crab. So, not that that matters, but essentially this tells me that you're probably going to be a person that gets really famous. Or I see a couple of things. Okay, let's slow down. Let's bring it together, ancestors. All right. So for a lot of you, you're going to have multiple businesses, okay? Multiple businesses. That's what I see. Especially with the crab, because I see some type of production, shipping, a lot of shipping things. And some of you may have some handmade products or something like that that you're going to sell. I also see that this deals with natural talent. So if you are a musician, singer, dancer, producer, things like that, it still follows natural talent. You may also have a talent in sports, whatever it is, but it's a natural talent as well that could be your craft and your thing, but that's going to also branch off other things. You know how, you know, maybe NBA players, they create shoes from that. So I see one source that's going to outsource other things too, okay? So don't underestimate what you can do, because I just see this going in many different directions and many things being presented to you through this one source, okay? So Spirit's going to bring you a lot of different things. And I also see people working for you, or maybe you have a family business or something like that, but it's going to open up doors for other businesses too. So this is very, very powerful, okay? So let's get some blood truth. I'm going to roll the dice, and then we're going to see what happens. I mean, you want me to choose 3. Okay, maybe we can pick some more. I don't know. I always hope that they get all of them, but sometimes they don't choose all of them. Okay? So this is 1. I think this is 1. Yeah, 1, 2. Make it good, ancestors. Hey, I got another one. So, all right, so 4. All right. So the first one, let's see what the first one is. All right, so it says the haters will try you, the haters will try you left and right, okay? So when you become famous, or when you, because I see that this pal with a craft, it means that you're very unique. A lot of people who come to the market, they bring, you know, traditionally, they'll bring their unique things that are associated with their clan, okay? And that still happens today, really. We just have to look at it in modern terms, right? So you may have a clan that is very good at singing, and normally this is passed down through generation to generation. You know, you don't just get it from anywhere. You know, normally if one person has a voice, everybody in the family has a voice, right? So I see something like that. If somebody's a builder, normally everybody's a builder. Somebody's a police officer, normally there's more than one, okay? So I see that this is something that your family is very good at. Even abilities. Now, not everybody is living their life as a psychic, but you may notice that your other family members have gifts too, even if they don't want to admit it. So I see that this is something that your family line is really, really, really good at, okay? And this is why the haters will try you left and right and be very jealous of the fact that, you know, you have a lot going on with you. and they can't, you know, have this natural talent that you do in that area. They may have their own talent, but they want yours, okay? So let's go on. All right, yet again, you have jealous friends. Jealous friends, okay? So that's pretty much the same meaning. They're reiterating that. Jealous friends. Like, you're going to have... So this is not just haters that, you know, are watching what you post and things like that. And I see stalkers on your website, too. So you may have some people stalking what you put up and things like that. But again, this even goes beyond that, because you have jealous friends, too, who feel like, okay, you're famous, you're blowing up because of your craft. Why is it not happening to me? So there's some envy there, okay? But this is like my grind and my hustler pal. You hustle and grind for everything that you have, okay? So let's see. You will have a lot of anxiety. So your anxiety actually is going to come, that's the blunt truth there. You're going to have a lot of anxiety. Your anxiety is going to come from blowing up a little bit too quickly for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be that you're going to have so many avenues of money. It's going to be hard to... like, keep track of everything. Like, you're going to need something to organize you. Maybe even a business planner or something like that. You're going to need somebody that's going to help you organize things, taxes, things like that. Because you're going to have so many sources, it's going to get a little bit chaotic for you. And you may also have anxiety with being out in the public, you know, because people are looking for you, like, who is, you know, the person behind this work? Or, you know, whatever it may be, but you're like, oh, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing interviews. You're going to have a lot of people wanting to interview about your craft and things like that. But it's like, oh, you know, I don't have time. And then it's just making you have anxiety. Some of you may even be nervous about, you know, what you're putting out there. So that's something to be mindful of. God, you got a lot of haters in this pile. Okay, it says people will ask you for your secrets of how you came up. So Spirit is telling you that you're going to really have to watch those people. You know, it may be something flattering. It may sound like it's something flattering, but it's really not. It's just people wanting to know, how did you get here, you know? And some people may want it, you know, but I see even people who might even interview you. They may want the secrets to your success or secrets to your upbringing or how you came up. So the thing is with this, you're going to have to like practice what it is that you want to tell the public. Practice what it is that you want to, or what information you want to release about yourself. Already have a script ready is what the ancestors are saying. So people don't get everything, but they get just enough to leave you alone, okay? Because I do see you doing some interviews or just having something to where people talk about your success. And it's not that you're trying to hide everything. It's just to protect yourself. Because you are of value, and I see that you might have worked hard to get whatever it is that you have going for yourself. And I think that somebody's going to try to bite off of that idea and just like I said, come around you. So you got a lot of fake friends here. Okay, so let's bend down and let's see. Let's bend down. Let's bend out the camera and see what more information we can get. All right, so let's see what's going to happen when you blow up or become famous. Honestly, you know, I feel like you're just going to be so busy that it's going to be hard to even know that you are famous. You know, I don't really think you're going to be able to enjoy it in that sense because you're going to be so busy. You don't even have time to check the record or where you are on the charts, where you are as far as, you know, competition, any of those things. Like, you're going to be so big, it's like, well, let me take that back. No, I'm not going to take that back. You are going to be big. I just feel like you're not going to be focused on it. Like, it's just already enough going on. So I don't see you like worried about how famous you are because you're going to be too busy. Yeah, you're going to need to learn how to relax, okay? There's going to be a lot of people who are going to try to collaborate with you. Do this at your discretion. Don't do things just because, you know, it's nice or somebody's trying to get it, because you're already going to be very, very busy with these multiple businesses. And I also see that, you know, some could benefit you, but if it's not going to benefit you, if you're benefiting the situation more than the other person, you need to be like, especially when it comes to interviews and things like that. Who is this really benefiting? Is it benefiting you or is it benefiting me? Okay? So you're going to have to use your discernment about who you should collaborate with. And like I said, people will try to come around you to learn your secrets, okay? So even in collaboration, I still see that being a little bit dangerous, just because I think that, look, follow your intuition. Because I think that people are going to try to, I don't know, get some things from you. They're saying, look, jealous. Gosh, you have a lot of jealous people, don't you? But they're saying relax. Like, don't worry about it, but just know that it's there. Speak up. So when you see people doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing, speak up for yourself. Don't just let it go on. You don't have to go on rants every week. You know, some people do that. I'm going to go on a good little rant about how this person stole my idea. You don't have to do all that, but, you know, every now and then wouldn't hurt to just make sure that you stand your ground and your place, because I see a lot of people thinking they can run over you or that you're weak. So just making sure that you put your foot down. Look, you have unique gifts, and this fell right beside jealous. People are like really jealous of your uniqueness, okay? Self-care and focus on yourself. So this is going to be important. Self-care also means focusing on yourself. Okay, not always worried about what everybody else has going on, because you're going to have too many responsibilities, all right? That's why they say alter maintenance and pay attention to your dreams. And dreams this time around just means like your aspirations. Keep yourself cleansed. Protect your foundation. Okay, don't let everybody in your circle. Let's get a couple of more cards of what's going to happen to you. Express yourself, maintain focus. Like, put your foot down, but maintain focus at the same time. Don't get distracted because you feel like this or that. Now, with the protect your foundation, you're going to need to cleanse your businesses and things like that. You may even get into some money rituals and stuff like that, because like I said, I see people targeting you. You're going to have to be careful because, again, beyond fame, this is more like a money reading for me, because it's like you're not even focused on fame. But compassion is something that you could lose for things if things get too chaotic for you, if you get too stressed out. So be careful with that. It's like you got to remind yourself of why you're doing things. Yes, returning home. Returning to home base, or why you're doing certain things. And I feel like this, pal, you're really going to help a lot of people. There's something, for some of you, there's something that you're going to do that's actually going to help people, either emotionally or, you know, just become better themselves. So this is beyond fame for you. I really feel like you have a passion for your craft. Compassion. Okay, let's get a few more cards and we're going to end the reading, okay? Yeah, I see you getting everything that you wish for too, which is going to lead to success. And it seems like it's coming from an idea that you didn't even think that was going to blow up, or it's something that you're doing that you didn't even think was going to blow up, but it actually does. I see you're very balanced, okay, and your masculine and your feminine energy. This is what helps you to be stable most of the time, because you're not too emotional, but you're also not unemotional, so you're very creative and passionate. You just have a business mindset. This is a very business mindset, you know, emphasizing on the Libra energy. Hey, I'm a Libra, sun and moon. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Some of you are going to have challenges in your personal life because you're not going to know whether to go back to the people that you used to know or to move forward with new people. Because it's like people are not really going to understand you from the past. And like I said, it's also dangerous to go around those people because you don't know who's hating on you. So I just feel like you're going to be in an in-between realm of like, I don't know, I need to really do what's best for me. But there's success waiting for you. You're going to have yours for your family. They're going to be taken well care of through the things that you're doing now. I even see something being passed down to the next generation as well too. Yeah, I see being worried about past friends and things like that. But they say anything that you want, you have to work hard for. So it's not going to be easy with everything that you're doing, but it's going to be worth it, okay? So like I said, this path, it's like beyond fame, you know. You're just really successful. Very, very successful. You will be known, but you're going to be known for the success, okay, of how you were able to manage so much stuff at once, really. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it. Make sure that you like and subscribe. If you need to book a reading, DonnaDreamz.com, and peace out.